He's not worried simply because he knows he won the election. If you look at the strongholds...
But you might win the election and the judgment of court might not be in your favor.
Well, we believe that we have presented the best case. We believe that we have the evidence on our side. We believe that we have the most talented legal team in the country that is working with the best facts available to any candidate. The fact is we won in more places across all geopolitical spreads with the right numbers in the right way. And when that happens, when the APC lost its strongholds, for example, in Lagos, in President Buhari's Katsina, and many other places, no one said that those elections were rigged. So what we are saying is where we won, people shouldn't also say it was rigged. And we believe that the facts before the judges are such that they will take the decision that is in accordance with the facts on the ground and not in accordance with any other baseless speculation.
Does it bother him also that people are worried? There is a lot of pressure being put on the judiciary. Why are people thinking that the judiciary might be influenced under the president's watch?
Well, you understand, Sheum, better than anyone as a moderator of a political program over the years that there has really never been an election in our country, in the history of our country, certainly not within the Fourth Republic, that had not been contested in court, that had not had some level of litigation, some level of accusation as to what happened. Well, in 2015,
in
2015, you still had smaller parties contesting. It may not have been President Jonathan, but there was still contestation. So what we are saying is that where you have that culture of contestation, the culture of winner take all, the culture of I cannot lose, this is going to persist. But our concern is not about any of that. Our concern is making sure that the judiciary is in a position to make an independent decision based on only the merits of the case and nothing else.
Let's anchor on this note. Another thing that will be happening in the president's absence is the fact that Labour is unhappy with the handling of the president's, the aftershocks of the removal of subsidy, and they said they're going on a 2-day warning strike. Imagining that the president is leaving the country in that state. Is it right?
Sheon, it's a worthy question, and my response is that let's understand that we should delineate between the organized labor movement at large and the Nigeria Labor Congress (NLC) as an entity. The TUC, the Trade Union Congress, has come out to say that they do not agree with the position of the NLC as it relates to this warning strike. That's number one. That's because they were in the same room with as the NLC was with the federal government. They know what's involved. They know what was promised, and they are of the belief that the federal government will live up to its end of the bargain, and we will. The NLC has taken a different position. What I have said, and my final word on this, is that on a week in which a presidential election tribunal judgment is going to be rendered, where you have political gladiators, some of which were openly lobbied for by the Nigeria Labor Congress, for example, we are saying that Nigerians can see through political conspiracies, and we are saying that it is in the interest of organized labor to protect its credibility by ensuring that they take their decisions not based on politics, but on the basis of what they know is right for the country.
Ajuri Ingilale is official spokesperson of President Bola Tinubu and a special advisor to the president on media and public affairs. Thank you so much indeed for your time tonight.
Pleasure to be with you, Sheon. Thank you.
And safe trip to India, hoping that Nigerians will get the benefit of the trip. Thank you so much indeed.
Thank you.
Let's go to our Lagos studio where Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Mr. Femi Falana, has been with us. Thank you so much indeed, Leonard Sik, for your time tonight. Give us your view. I mean, it's a momentous legal event, isn't it? When the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal will be sitting tomorrow, what are your thoughts about the happenings around it, the pressure on the judiciary, and some of the issues that have been raised?
Well, we've been having election petitions since the colonial era, but none has attracted such level of blackmail and intimidation of the judiciary. Just last Friday, we were at a program in Abuja together where I addressed the labor unions. some dubious characters got a copy of the video cassette and they put on top in a very criminal manner that if the judiciary fails the Nigerian people, there should be a coup. As if I said that. Only a deranged mind could have concocted such a treasonable statement. Now, that is the kind of intimidation that is going on. And I am worried. You know, that people give the impression that everything ends with the judgment of the Court of Appeal, the Presidential Election Tribunal. Any party that loses on Wednesday still has the opportunity to appeal to the Supreme Court. And so what is the basis of the cheap blackmail that is going on? And I want to pitch
of course, this time around, since this is not the first time, Mr. Falana,
yes.
Why is it now that people are having this skepticism and this kind of the outrage against the judiciary? Why?
No, some of the people involved are voting for the first time, and they believe, rightly or wrongly, that their candidate must be declared the winner. And I think that is what is going on. Whether you like it or not, our candidate must be declared the winner. And that is not what election petition tribunals are all about. It is for them, the justices, to look at the evidence adduced by the parties, apply the law, and give a decision. As they say, even if the heavens will fall, and the heavens won't fall anyway, the judges must not be intimidated. They must give their decisions, regardless of blackmail or intimidation. Convinced that they can justify their judgment. That is what is required by them. To examine the evidence, apply the law, and deliver a decision. One way or the other. Some will win, some will lose. But those who lose, in the case, who are aggrieved, will have another opportunity to approach the Supreme Court and demonstrate how the Court of Appeal has erred.
So, I mean, where do we go from here? Does the judiciary need to do anything in this respect when these kind of issues are being raised by some segment of the populace?
No, I think the judiciary has been extremely careful not to join issues with those who have